There are many ways to add things to the gradebook, but there are a few specific things we have to do in order to make our assignment correctly sync with the SBRC gradebook that each of you has set up. You will do these things for an assignment, an assessment, a discussion, or anything that you want to link to your gradebook. If one of these steps is missed, it would not correctly sync in your gradebook and calculate the score for that specific standard on the report card. I'm going to show you with an assignment. When I want to add an assignment, I need to name it, give a description, but the important things are down here. Here, I need to make sure that I have chosen the correct category. If it is to go in the gradebook and be calculated in the grade, you need to click Standards Based. If it is ungraded, what that means is you can assign it. It will never show up in your gradebook. It will never show up as a reminder. You will not know if it's completed, and parents will not be notified of a missing assignment. If we have not included in the grade, this category means that this will be in the gradebook. Your parents will be able to see it. It will show as a missing mark. It will show up as notifications that you need to grade it. It will not be included in the grade, so parents will be able to see it ungraded in the gradebook. The one we need to choose is standards based if you want it attached to the gradebook. Not only do we have to choose standards based, we have to make sure that our scale rubric sits at standards based as well. When you add it as a standards based scale, it makes everything out of 3 points. 1 point will equate to not yet. 2 points will equate to partially met, and 3 points will equate to strong command. So please make sure that you have added this to your scale. Lastly, the most important part is you want to align it to the objectives. In order to do that, you're going to click Align. We are not aligning it to Common Core because, again, we are on a standards-based report card scale. We are aligning these to custom learning objectives. You will open up the custom learning objectives and open up School. From there, you're going to click SMCPS Standards-Based Report Card Statements. Because we are not linking these to the exact standard, you will link it to the standard number that is related to the report card statement. Once you open that up, you will see a list of all the different grade level statements. Find your appropriate grade level and content. From there, you will find the information or the standard statement that you are looking for. You're going to see that it's going to have a number in front of it. From here, choose one or several that you would like. So today I'm going to do refers to details and summarizes. I'm going to click Add Learning Objectives. From there, you're going to see once you add it, you see your objectives at the bottom. If you do not see objectives at the bottom underneath a line, these will float around in your gradebook and not attach to anything. Once you are done with that, click Create. Adding a discussion to the gradebook has a few of the same steps. You're going to, of course, add your title, your description of what you would want them to answer or discuss. Here, you will add your due date. If you want your discussion to be graded, you will click the box Enable Grading. If you want it to be just a practice or just a response to see what they need for the next day, you do not have to enable their grading. Once you click Enable Grading, a few extra boxes will come up. You're going to see it populated as 100 points here. That's because if you look down here, it says numeric. always make sure you switch that to standards-based scale. That will then turn this to 3 points. I'm not sure why it has my email address in there. Please make sure you select the correct category, which would be standards-based. Please make sure your marking period 1 is chosen. And then again, since you're adding it to the gradebook, you want to click the standards. Align, custom learning objectives, school, first one for SMCPS report card statements, your grade level, and your subject. Again, choose one or many, and then click Add Learning Objectives. You will then, when you are finished, click Create after you see that these standards and objectives are highlighted below. Using the page is very unique. Many of your assignments are already built as assignments in the gradebook. Whenever it is built as an assignment, it goes directly to the gradebook looking to be scored, showing parents that you have missing work in there. Adding a page can have the same effect. Students can practice their work, practice the skill, share it back with you, and it will never end in the gradebook since it's just a practice. However, if there was something you wanted to add as a grade in the gradebook and you wanted to add a page, you could do the same thing. Add your title, choose how you want to insert your content, align your standards again with your custom learning objectives, school, standards-based, choose your grade level, and pick. Once you've added the learning objectives, you'll click Add. These will again below show you're underneath a line. You have a couple different choices. You can individually assign this, publish it, or display it on a new page. Once you're done adding your materials, click Create. All of these are different ways that we are able to add student material to the gradebook. But the most important thing we can take away from this is making sure all of our items are set at standards-based and are aligned to a learning objective that equates to a statement on the report card.